No, let's see.
I can't get any sound. Ever since you put on this new stuff, I have so much problems. How do I get sound on? I took the mute, it was mute, so I unmuted it.
All about that major sus2 chord.
I cannot learn if you do it.
Oh, and I cannot see.
Good morning and welcome to Unity of Nanaimo. We
Oh,
gratefully acknowledge that we are on the unceded territory of the Nanaimo Nation, Haishka, and let us open with some singing. Ken.
Oh, and it's stalling and it's doing all kinds of things. Right?
Welcome to Unity. Welcome to Unity. Welcome. Welcome to Unity. Welcome to Unity. Welcome to Unity. Welcome. Join us in singing. Join us in prayer. Join us in touching hearts of people everywhere. Welcome to Unity. Welcome to Unity. Welcome to Unity. Welcome. On the first day of Christmas, my spirit said to me, you need to forgive and release. On the second day of Christmas, my spirit said to me, love everyone and you need to forgive and release. On the third day of Christmas, my spirit said to me, cast out fear, love everyone and you need to forgive and release. On the fourth day of Christmas, my spirit said to me, pray every day, cast out fear, love everyone, and you need to forgive and release. On the day of Christmas, my spirit said to me, God's everywhere. Pray every day, cast out fear, love everyone, and you need to forgive and release. On the sixth day of Christmas, my spirit said to me, look on the bright side, God everywhere. Pray every day, cast out fear, love everyone, and you need to forgive and release. On the seventh day of Christmas, my spirit said to me, always be thankful, look on the bright side, God everywhere. Pray every day, cast out fear, love everyone, and you need to forgive and release. On the eighth day of Christmas, my spirit said to me, know you're abundant, always be thankful, look on the bright side, God everywhere. Pray every day, cast out fear, love everyone, and you need to forgive and release. On the ninth day of Christmas, my spirit said to me, strive to be patient, know your abundance, always be thankful, look on the bright side, God everywhere. Pray every day, cast out fear, love everyone, and you need to forgive and release. On the 10th day of Christmas, my spirit said to me, try meditation, strive to be patient, know your abundance, always be thankful, look on the bright side, God everywhere. Pray every day, cast out fear, love everyone, and you need to forgive and release. On the 11th day of Christmas, my spirit said to me, help those who need it, try meditation, strive to be patient, know your abundance, always be thankful, look on the bright side, God everywhere. Pray every day, cast out fear, love everyone, and you need to forgive and release. On the 12th day of Christmas, my spirit said to me, do affirmations, love those who need it, try meditation, strive to be patient, know your abundance, always be thankful, look on the bright, God's everywhere. Pray every day, cast out fear, love everyone, and you need to forgive and release.
Just keep going, Ken.
Now
Keep going.
now for something completely different.
Okay, switch gears. All right. Find you, David.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days, may your days, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
That was fun.
Amazing Peace, a Christmas poem by Maya Angelou. Thunder rumbles in the mountain passes, and lightning rattles the shutters of our houses. Floodwaters await us in our avenues. Snow falls upon snow, falls upon snow, to avalanche over unprotected villages. The sky slips low and gray and threatening. We question ourselves. What have we done to so affront nature? We worry God. Are you there? Are you there, really? Does the covenant you made with us still hold? Into this climate of fear and apprehension, Christmas enters, streaming lights of joy, ringing bells of hope, and singing carols of forgiveness high up in the bright air. The world is encouraged to come away from rancor, come the way of friendship. It is the glad season. Thunder ebbs to silence, and lightning sleeps quietly in the corner. Floodwaters recede into memory. Snow becomes a yielding cushion to aid us as we make our way to higher ground. Hope is born again on the faces of children. It rides on the shoulders of our aged as they walk into their sunsets. Hope spreads round the earth, brightening all things, even hate which crouches breeding in dark corridors. In our joy, we think we hear a whisper. At first, it is too soft, then only half heard. We listen quietly as it gathers strength. We hear a sweetness. The word is peace. It is loud now. It is louder, louder than the exploding bombs. We tremble at the sound. We are thrilled by its presence. It is what we have hungered for. Not just the absence of war, but true peace, harmony of spirit, a comfort of courtesies, security for our beloveds and their beloveds. We clap hands and welcome the peace of Christmas. We beckon this good season to wait a while with us. We, Baptist and Buddhist, Methodist and Muslim, say, come, peace. Come and fill us and our world with thy majesty. We, Jew and Jainist, Catholic and Confucian, implore you to stay a while with us so we may learn by your shimmering light how to look beyond complexion and see community. It is Christmas time, a halting of hate time. On this platform of peace, we can create a language to translate ourselves to ourselves and to each other. At this holy instant, we celebrate the birth of Christ consciousness into the great religions of the world. We jubilate the precious advent of trust. We shout with glorious tongues at the coming of hope. All the earth's tribes loosen their voices to celebrate the promise of peace. We, angels and mortals, believers and non-believers, look heavenward and speak the word aloud. Peace. We look at our world and speak the word aloud. Peace. We look at each other and then into ourselves, and we say, without shyness or apology or hesitation, peace, my brother. Peace, my sister. Peace, my soul.
Mes noc Christanoi estas or solena, mal supreniras la forma di. Pecoin forigi estos li postena, cae por meltigi la patron proni. La tuta mondo vibras de spero, ci nox avanton donas ti el cor. Falu genuen, preta por libero. Redemptor Noel, Noel, oyen la Redemptor. Le Rédempteur a brisé toute entrave. La terre est libre et le ciel est ouvert. Il voit un frère où n'était qu'un esclave. L'amour uni ce qu'enchaînait le fer, qui lui dira de notre connaissance, c'est pour nous tous qu'il naît, qu'il souffre et meurt. Peuple à genoux, attends ta délivrance. Noël, Noël, voici le Rédempteur. Noël, Noël, voici le Rédempteur. Noël,
Oh my goodness. If you haven't already, you're going to want to share this morning with your friends. So 100 years or so ago, the founder of Unity, Charles Fillmore, came up with the idea, and this is probably about as close to dogma as you're going to get in Unity, that Jesus had 12 followers, the apostles, the disciples. And as he taught that we have the Christ within us, it would follow then that we have 12 followers. So when we're in touch with the Christ consciousness within us, those followers, those powers are illuminated, enlightened, and made available to us. So it's become somewhat of a Christmas tradition in Unity to light candles representing those 12 apostles. And Charles Fillmore probably somewhat intuitively realized that since body, mind, and soul are holistic, that those powers could likely be accessed someplace in our body. And so he gave them places in our body, and he gave them colors. And so we light 12 different colors of different candles to represent that. So this morning, I'm going to introduce the particular candle with the apostle that it represents and the color, while Ken lights the candles and Thomas reads an affirmation.
Check 1, 2. Check, check.
Thomas is just doing technical things, multitasking as usual. You'll notice that the white candle represents the Christ candle, and it is already lit because the Christ in us is always lit, of course. So we begin with the dark blue candle, which represents faith, and the apostle Peter, located in the center of the brain.
Faith. I confidently co-create with the divine in every area of my life for my highest good. I effortlessly make the invisible realm of divine ideas manifest as my life. My faith creates my world, and it is good.
The light green candle represents the apostle Andrew. It represents strength and is located in the loins.
Strength. I am strong in my belief that God's presence is the source of my life. My steadfast determination to live as love, peace, and joy gives me spiritual strength and balance. I am a tower of grace and strength.
The yellow candle represents wisdom, discrimination, or judgment, and is represented by James, son of Zebedee. And that judgment wisdom is located right there in the gut. I feel it in my guts, right in the pit of the stomach.
Wisdom. I am guided as I listen to my inner knowing. I tune in and I focus on the silence. Peace fills my heart and soul, and I am guided by divine wisdom in all that I say and do.
And of course, the pink candle represents love and represents John. That power of love is found at the back of the heart.
Love, the unifying power of God's love as my life connects me to all life. I am forever magnetized to the peace and joy of spirit. I am a beacon of love and light in the world. I attract my greatest good.
The purple candle represents power, the apostle Philip, and power is represented right there in our tongue, the power of our word.
Power. The vibration and energy of God's power expresses effortlessly as my life. I have dominion and mastery over myself and align with the divine that I am. Power flows through me with ease and grace.
And the gold candle represents understanding, and the apostle Thomas is logically represented in the front of the brain.
Understanding. My inner knowing is grounded in truth. I stand on that firm foundation and am open to divine insight and revelation. I know my true nature and I understand how to express even more of my divinity in all that I say and do.
The silver candle represents will, located just behind understanding, the center front of the brain, and it is the apostle Matthew.
Will. I am willing, open, and receptive to living a life of truth. I consciously choose what will support my greatest good. Anchored in the absolute, I choose joy, love, creativity, peace, and beauty before all else.
The light blue candle represents imagination, Bartholomew, and logically between the eyes, place where we look, where we go within.
Imagination. I am open to the field of infinite possibilities available and accessible in every moment. I image my highest good and expand my awareness of what is possible. I create my world with the thoughts of love, joy, and gratitude.
The dark green candle represents James, son of Alphaeus, and the power is located in our navel.
Order. Divine order is now established in all areas of my life. My relationships, my finances, and my affairs are harmoniously coordinated and balanced. I live in God's divine plan for my highest good.
The orange candle stands for zeal, represented by Simon the Cananian. And zeal is located at the back of our head in the medulla.
Zeal. I am energized by the power of God's presence in my life this day. My enthusiasm comes from the deep well of God love that is the source of all life. My joy is contagious and I shine my light in the world.
And the russet candle represents the power of elimination or release, the Apostle Thaddeus, and it's located in the abdominal region.
Elimination. I say no to anything that no longer serves my highest and best. I release all limiting beliefs, thoughts, and feelings from my consciousness. I create space for the good that is seeking expression as my life.
And red represents life itself. It's related to the Apostle Judas and is located in the genitals.
Life. I am aware that I am life itself and that the living spirit lives as me. I am a healer and restorer. I consciously choose spiritual growth and evolution, and I joyfully energize and enliven all that is in service to my greatest good.
Thank you, gentlemen. And I hope that gives a more personal reflection for you of Christmas, that what we're celebrating here in Unity is not so much the birth of a child 2,000 years or more ago, but the birth of the Christ consciousness in ourselves and the growth of that. It's about real life. Leslie is here to sing a few of her favorite things for you.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm linen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel, doorbells and sleigh bells, schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, then I don't feel so bad.
I know you've all heard the story about Virginia, the little girl who wrote to the editor of this New York Sun, asking if there really is a Santa Claus. And the phrase, "Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus," is very common. We've all heard it many times, but I've never actually heard the letter he wrote back to you. And it's beautiful. So I'd like to share that with you. Dear editor, I am 8 years old. Some of my little friends say there is no Santa Claus. Papa says, if you see it in the sun, it's so. Please tell me the truth. Is there a Santa Claus? Virginia O'Hanlon, 115 West 95th Street. Virginia, your little friends are wrong. They have been affected by the skepticism of a skeptical age. They do not believe except they see. They think that nothing can be which is not comprehensible by their little minds. All minds, Virginia, whether they be men's or children's, are little. In this great universe of ours, man is a mere insect, an ant in his intellect, as measured by the intelligence capable of grasping the whole of truth and knowledge. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. He exists as certainly as love and generosity and devotion exist. And you know that they abound and give to your life its highest beauty and joy. Alas, how dreary would be the world if there were no Santa Claus. It would be as dreary as if there were no Virginias. There would be no childlike faith then, no poetry, no romance to make tolerable this existence. We should have no enjoyment except in sense and sight. The eternal light with which childhood fills the world would be extinguished. Not believe in Santa Claus? You might as well not believe in fairies. You might get your papa to hire men to watch all the chimneys on Christmas Eve to catch Santa Claus. But even if they did not see Santa Claus coming down, what would that prove? Nobody sees Santa Claus, but that is no sign that there is no Santa Claus. The most real things in the world are those that neither children nor men can see. Did you ever see fairies dancing on the lawn? Of course not, but that's no proof that they're not there. Nobody can conceive or imagine all the wonders there are unseen and unseeable in the world. You may tear apart the baby's rattle and see what makes the noise inside, but there is a veil covering the unseen world, which is not the strongest men, nor even the united strength of all the strongest men that have ever lived, could tear apart. Only faith, fancy, poetry, love, romance can push aside that curtain and view and picture the supernal beauty and glory beyond. Is it all real? Ah, Virginia, in all this world, there is nothing else real and abiding. No Santa Claus. Thank God, he lives and he lives forever. 1,000 years from now, Virginia, nay, 10 times 10,000 years from now, he will continue to make glad the heart of childhood. So what an enduring Christmas message. And Joelle has another song for us.
Thanks for asking.
It must have been the mistletoe, the lazy fire, the falling snow, the magic in the frosty air, that feeling everywhere. It must have been the pretty lights that glistened in the silent night. It may be just the stars so bright that shined above you. Our first Christmas, more than we'd be dreaming of. Oh, Saint Nicholas had his fingers crossed that we would fall in love. It could have been the holiday, the midnight ride upon the sleigh, the countryside all dressed in white, that crazy snowball fight. It could have been the steeple bell that wrapped us up in its spell. It only took one kiss to know it must have been the mistletoe. Our first this Christmas, more than we'd be dreaming of. Oh, Saint Nicholas, he must have known that kiss would lead us all to this. It must have been the mistletoe, the lazy fire, the falling snow, the magic in the frosty air that made me love you on Christmas Eve. Our wish came true that I would fall in love with you. It only took one kiss to know it must have been the mistletoe. Oh, that mistletoe.
Well, we have a few things to tell you about. Coming up, it's Christmas week, right? And the first event we were going to tell you about, we're still going to tell you about it, but we're going to tell you about it a little differently. We've been planning for a long time and rehearsing for, with NICO, like another concert like the wonderful one we did at Peace Day. We've been rehearsing since what, October, November? And then of course the shutdown happened and we missed 5 rehearsals and the filming date. So NICO, bless his heart, has been seeing each of the singers individually, filming each of their parts for each of their songs individually, and they're all going to be edited together in a fabulous technical marvel yet to be accomplished in this world. However, over the last few days, because of various family emergencies and family obligations and people having to go to work and stuff like that, we're behind. We're not going to have it ready for Christmas Eve. But there's already too much going on before Christmas. So this is going to be your post-Christmas pickup. And believe me, it's not going to be like any of the Christmas carols that you're so tired of hearing. This is some original songs, some arrangements by NICO, some really great stuff. So we will have Cindy send out an announcement as soon as we know when we're going to be able to put that up, but it won't be too long. And the next thing that's happening is the end of the year is coming. I almost said the end of the world is coming. Nothing would surprise us, right?
Don't say that, Patricia.
Did you bring the picnic basket? Yeah. So World Peace Meditation on December 31st, people all over the world have been meditating together at the same time for many years, and we're doing it again this year. As I say, all over the world. So we had to choose a time, right? If we want to be together live. So that time is noon Greenwich Meridian time, which leaves us the perfect time slot at 4 a.m. Now, I know many of you have got up and made it here in person in the past. So it's a piece of cake this year. Set your alarm for 3:45, roll out of bed, stay in your jammies, stay with me for a little while, go back to bed. How easy is that? The meditation features a beautiful meditation written by John Randolph Price in the Planetary Commission. He has the Quartus Foundation. And it's a lovely meditation. And because I'm a classical music fan and the meditation is visioning a new world, I set it to the Largo movement from Dvorak's New World Symphony. And, you know, it's kind of loud sometimes. It's quiet, it's louder, and there's crashes. And I've got it all figured out so the crashes come at just the right time. And this is a new way to meditate. It really is. So give it a try. When you pick up your goodie basket today, you will find 1 or 2 origami peace cranes with the name of a country written on it. So I invite you to bring that country into the meditation with us and you know, pray every day on peace for that country. Maybe put it up there for the year and get to know that country. Google it, find out where it is on the map, what's happening there. Maybe follow their news so you can keep the rest of us informed, the prayer team, if there's anything special happening. So let's all be guardians of a country or two this year. But I digress. Next thing, that same day at 3 p.m, the last day of the year, is the burning bowl ceremony. Now we can't do it as usual this year. Thomas and Leslie are working on a burn pit in their backyard to bring you this ceremony. So in your bag again, you'll have 2 little cards, one to write down all the things you wish to release, one to write down all the things you wish to accept, and Thomas and Leslie, I'll tell you what to do with them. So tune in on Facebook or YouTube Thursday, December 31st at 3 p.m. And then the next day, I put that in the wrong place, didn't I? Okay. Next Sunday, following service, Dawn and Margaret are hosting a Unity family reunion. They recently had a nice Zoom visit with all their family back east and said, wouldn't it be good to do this? So next Sunday, it'll be a new meeting link will be sent to you. Tune in, visit with some friends, see how Christmas went, see how everybody's doing. Okay, and then on what happened to January 1st?
We were hoping for a better start of January
Yeah.
1st, 2021.
There it is. Okay. January 1st, let's start the year off right with the white stone ceremony. That will be at 9 a.m. January 1st. First thing we're going to do this year. And again, in your goodie bag, there is a white stone and a gel pen, because gel pens write on stones. Yeah. And a little instruction package for you. If you aren't able to come and pick up a package, or if you're watching us from somewhere else in advance, find yourself as white a stone as you can, and either a gel pen or a fine Sharpie, yeah.
Chisel.
And join us in there, or chisel. Right. Okay. Yeah, all right. Okay, so let's fast forward to see what I've missed here. I think the next thing is to remind you this afternoon, I'm staying here until 3 o'clock. I've got 100 little goodie bags with all these little things in it. So drive on by. There'll be a table out front. When I see you come up, I'll run out and put your bags on the table with my mask on, and you can come and pick them up, and all will be well. NICO is going to give us a little music to keep us in the mood. Thank you, Nico. Christmas time is here. Thank you for joining us this morning. We all wish you the very merriest of Christmas and time to get together, however it is, Zoom, connect. Thomas is going to jump in for the peace song. So let's have our prayer for protection and then go out with our peace song. Please share. You know, Christmas time, this is the time of year to kind of let your friends know what we're up to at Unity in a non-threatening way. So when these little rituals and ceremonies are happening, share with your friends and invite them, especially when we get this concert up. Merry Christmas.
The light that is God surrounds me. I am one with the light. The love that is God enfolds me.